Mhm. Are you okay, my Richard?
Yes, honey.
Beautiful. Oh,
Are you okay?
I'm okay, my love. Let me join in. Approve. Ziambe, sweetheart, welcome on the show, my love. Hello, Ziambe Chichi. Hello. Ziambe is joining. Ziambe is joining. Oh, lovely, lovely. Dunia Au, she's watching. And Dunia, we are talking about disclosing our HIV statuses to our partners, how we go about it. And we have spoken about 3 stages. Self-acceptance is very important. Then the second stage, it's about building a support system. Then when you have building a support system, the third stage, you also need to know how is HIV different from AIDS? What is HIV? What are ARVs? You know, what is CD4 count? What is viral load? All the information about HIV. Ziambe, I'm trying to edge you, my love, but anything is not going on. Thanks for this show. See, you're welcome, love. T-Mags. She's not accepting. I'll add another one. Ooh. Let me see this one. Chi, I'm trying to add you, but you are not accepting. Why? Can you accept Chi? Can you accept Chi, my darling? I'm trying to add you so that you can also give us an input. Richie is just, you know, on the couch doing something. Richie, can you just say hi to people loudly?
Hello, everybody.
That's Richie. He's close by. He's doing some other things. You know, the show is for the Queen and the group. Miss Heidi, oh, thank you so much. Miss Heidi is saying next opera for you. Thank you, Veduwe. I love you. But my biggest inspiration before opera is Mai Chisamba. Mai Chisamba, she really inspired me from a really young age. Not sure why it's not connecting. I don't know. I was trying to connect you, my dear. Let me try do that again, Chi. Just check your internet, my love. Check your internet. I'll try to add Isabel Sibusiswa Totonga. Isabel, welcome to my show, my love. Welcome to Live with Tatelicious Talk Show. Welcome to Live with Tatelicious Talk Show. Oh, thank you. The shoes are lovely. Thank you, my dear. I'm wearing Dolorento. Yeah, this is Dolorento. Oh, my dearest, my dearest. Who is this? I'm adding. Can you accept? Can you accept? Oh my God, people are seeing. So let's move forward as people are accepting. I don't know if she's going to accept. Then we have talked about the 3 possible solutions, how to tell your partner if you're HIV positive. Number 1, self-acceptance. Number 2, you have to build a support system. The third one, you have to be educated with these issues, the HIV and AIDS issues. Then number 3, you have to examine your possible reactions. When you are going to someone, don't always expect to hear positive results. Be also ready to accept the negative result. What if your partner says it's over? What if your partner says, I cannot accept you with your HIV? So examine your possible reactions to what is going to happen when you tell your partner. Those are another thing which is going to help you. So you'll be emotionally stable for both reactions. If he's going to say no, or if she's going to say no and doesn't want to accept your status, then you let them go. And if they're going to say yes, oh, hallelujah, then everything goes on. I can say I've got a guest. So we now have, let me add this guest as we are moving on. Oh my God. Chi, I'm trying to add you again. Chi, approve. I hope it works this time, Chi. Yes. Hello, Chi.
Hi, Tate. How are you?
I'm good, my dear. Happy New Year. How is you doing?
Happy New Year to you. I'm doing good. I'm doing so good. Hey. Oh, I'm loving what you're doing. So inspiring. I'm so impressed. You just keep moving from strength to strength. Keep it up,
Thank
woman.
you
Keep
so
it up.
much, my love. And tell me, what's your reaction with this topic of disclosure? You know, how do we tell our partners about HIV? I know you are, you know, someone who's been working with ladies for a long time, and well done
Yeah.
on your pageant. You know, you've
Thank
been working
you.
with young girls, branding,
Yes.
to say
Yes.
they come with different stories. How do you
Thank
help
you.
them when one person says, I'm HIV positive and I want to come out to my partner?
Okay, so I think, okay, it's not as bad as it used to be. And yes, you need to disclose because obviously there's a lot of factors, like you explained earlier on, and of which, to be honest, until today, I hadn't heard people actually talk about this, and which is a fact, which is just because you're HIV positive does not mean you cannot have sexual intercourse with your partner who's HIV negative, as long as, you know, there's certain factors that are met. You know, people don't know this. People are not aware. Women are not aware of this.
Exactly, exactly. There is
Yeah.
an equation which is an HIV, which means undetectable viral load is equals to untransmittable HIV, which means that
Yes.
when you have an undetectable viral load having other factors which I have been talking before, you
Yes.
cannot transmit HIV. That is a
Yes.
proven. Doctors
Yes.
have proven that, and it's very true.
Absolutely. So how I got to know about this is because I'm a serial tester myself. I get myself tested often, even when I'm in a relationship. Before I get in a relationship, I make sure that we both get tested and stuff. So there's a organization here, a charity organization here called the Terence Higgins Trust. I'm not sure if you're familiar with
Yes,
it.
I know it, my love. I know it.
Yes. So that's where when I went to get tested, you know, they were doing a campaign where they were trying to get as many African men and women to come get tested. And the reason was because they're trying to keep the numbers low as possible. Because again, people are unaware that, like you said, undetectable means untransmittable, you know, obviously
Yes.
if, yeah. So that's how I got to know about it. And after speaking to a few friends of mine, you know, they seemed surprised. Now, when it comes to, say, women, just going back to the lady that was on the phone not too long ago, and she was talking about how, you know, she reacts to condoms with bumps and
Exactly,
stuff like
which
that,
are ribbed condoms,
which are
yeah.
rapists, exactly. I also think women need a bit more education when it comes to sexual health, because a lot of
Mm-hmm.
women don't realize that latex condoms can cause reactions in some women. So you can have BV, you can have thrush from latex condoms. So if you
Mm-hmm.
use a latex-free condoms, you are protected pretty much from against these things. Now, I think with some women, when you're asking, oh, you know, what's the difference? You know, do women prefer it without a condom or with a condom? I think for some women, honestly, genuinely, it's not the fact that they want to have unprotected sex, but maybe for them, I feel like it could be a matter of if I have protected sex with the latest condom, the reactions I'll get are just, I mean, that trust me, it's horrendous. To have BV and you have thrush, you are itching, you are smelling.
I know, Kani. Ende rinozonakidza here buri racho riine zvinyere kupi hautozowane munhu
I,
anoda kufara newe.
Kana, azvinakidzi, and manwere acho is not even funny. So I it's not even funny. So I think personally, I think some women, it's just because they don't have a choice but to go unprotected because of the symptoms that they will have afterwards. I'm not sure what the situation is like in Zimbabwe. I don't know whether you can get treatment for things like thrush and if it's expensive or whatever. But unlike Yaku UK, it's all on the NHS. You just go to the gum clinic, the GU clinic, and then you get my tablets and my creams and everything is okay. So I think also women need to be aware that there's such a thing as thrush or BV caused from condoms, latex condoms. So use latex-free condoms. And you'll find you will enjoy the sex just as well because, again, it's animal skin. It's not latex, not rubber. So the sex is enjoyable. It's absolutely
Exactly.
enjoyable.
And I can really feel you are talking from experience, sweetie. I can really feel it to say, you know, it worked for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's the only reason why I can come up and say something, because I'm talking from experience. So, and I used to have that problem whereby if I have sexual intercourse with my partner back then, it would be like, just the thought of it, and now I'm scratching after. I know for a fact for that moment it is brilliant, but Mangwana, I'm the one suffering. And then I don't want to see him for the next few days because I'm itching. I'm hoping it's gonna go away. I'm washing, I'm douching. No, you're not supposed to. But if you get like the creams and the stuff like that and use latex-free condoms, that will really, really help. I think for women, it would help them as well. So as much as this, there are some that like it neurovita, as they call it, but for some that
Yes.
really, yeah. But for some that really,
And also you would see, Chi,
mm-hmm,
Nyoro, when it comes to ladies who really want the penetration without a condom,
mm-hmm,
they want a partner who wants to marry them. And men come, usually, when I say men and women, I'm not saying I'm not LGBTI friendly. Hey, I'm a transgender. I also know that they are gays and what I know.
of
But I'm
course,
talking
yeah.
about the large perception of people. I know
Mm-hmm,
with LGBTI relationships, it's still there, but at least HIV in LGBTI is really protected, especially in Europe,
mm-hmm,
because, of how the community is sexually active. But I could
mm-hmm.
see in Africa, specifically in Zimbabwe or South Africa, ladies are now desperate. You hear that my friends are getting married, or someone made it and I'm still single, and I'm trying all the means to score points for a man. So if a man says to you, oh, I react with a condom, and this man has been promising to say, oh, I need to go and see your auntie so that we start paying bride price. Women, we have now, lowered our standards. We have come. It was just like when I saw, I'm kind of deferring, but it's in the same topic. Someone said to me, Tate, can you advise me? I want to go on Facebook and I want to dance naked. Then I said, have you asked me why do I go and dance on Facebook, dancing with my lingerie on? Then I told the lady that I almost died of AIDS in 2011. And why I dance without any clothes is I want my body to be free so that I can dance to the maximum, expressing the happiness. So what is your reason you want to go and dance on social media without any clothes? Then she said to me, Tate, I want to be married. And it's a way of showing off the body to say, Tate, I want to expose my body so that I can find a brother or what to marry me. And it's now also to see someone wants to you see my factors actually.
Yeah, but that's now low self-esteem. You see, which is why I always say, don't ever look and wish and envy somebody else, whatever somebody else has. Because really and truly, you will never, ever know what goes on behind closed doors. As much as you will have a best friend who will tell you this and that, who will laugh at you, call you out, you're at this old and this and the other, and she's married, you do not know. You might sleep better at night on your pillow, and she is crying every night because of what is happening.
Sweetie. A lot is
Absolutely.
happening in Zimba. One of the issues I don't know if the caller is going to come. She was going to come anonymously without a picture. She told me a story and said that I found out that my man is, I was supposed to be in Geneva. They stay in South Africa, but her flight got cancelled. Then she came back home. And the so-called best friend of the husband was fucking the husband. The husband was the bottom and the best friend was the top in their bedroom. This woman, she found her husband in their bedroom with their best friend and said, Tatelicious, what can I do? Everyone thinks my relationship is perfect. And I didn't know that my husband also liked to get some from men. Then I told her to say, Chakafukitsa Zimba Matenga. One thing I want you to do straight before you think of anything stupid, go to an HIV testing, because things have been happening. If your husband is taking it from the rectum, which means there are no condoms in that issue, go and get tested directly and confront the issue as an adult. You cannot leave your partner for that. ndiana anoziva kuti murume wako ari kuenda zvakawanda zviri kuitika mudzimba
I
but
know.
people should, yes, but people should just learn to move on, accept reality and gadzirisana pachenyu. You know, she was very, very angry. The husband is a very prominent businessman and unochemera munhu kuti ndomubatsira sei.
But you know what, Jumetati, I think it's also desperation. Kumusha kunenzara. So people are just wanting, because they can't do anything for themselves. They think, okay, if I have a man, at least he's got a job. You know
what, Chichi? The lady is a doctor and the husband is an engineer. They are well up. These are people who are well up. So I see nyaya but inyaya yekuti ndikazobuda mumba vanhu vashanditi chi. And ndamuudzawo futi kuti, you know what, you are such an educated somebody. Uri kuda kubuda mumba nenyaya yekuti waona murume achikwirwa. Zvinobuditsa mumba izvozvo. 21st century. Chinoshamisa chii kuti unani waona murume achikwirwa nemunhu. Kodai waona nyoka dzakamuunganira dzichirutsa mari wairarama.
No, I think, Tata, you are a bit liberal, okay, and of which a lot of people will say, because, Cheronina, to be honest, I've always said, I would rather have my man cheat on me with another man than another woman. Because,
because you know, you don't have a dick, Chichi.
Exactly. So as long as he's happy, Nanny, and okay, Panasam, I'm okay. As long as it's honest with me and it's transparent, that's fine. Then would I cheated with another woman? What does she have that I don't have? But then again,
exactly.
I know this.
So those are the issues which bring HIV prevalence coming out, you know, telling your partner about it. And I really told this woman to say, congratulations. Now you know, but at the end of the day, go and get tested, accept, and these people have children. And you want to tell your children on what grounds? What happens in the bedroom stays in the bedroom. And whoever is connected with you partners sexually stays with you. But people have to accept, because we're not, yes, I want a divorce. Antoita west, antotora one mukano one kumashure at the same time. You wako murumanga one time. You know, those are the things which happens in their life.
That's
but at the end of the day, she told me good news later in this evening and she got tested. I'm happy for her. So tell me, what are the last words you will tell to young people about disclosing their statuses?
I just think, you know, it is important. And if somebody is not going to accept you, you know, with your status, I mean, these days, everybody now knows, even the places with them.
Can I hold you, my baby? Someone is saying, let's be real, Sissy. You condoning cheating. Let's be real, Chichi. Let's tell the people, we don't live in a plastic world, or we don't live in a glass where we don't go out. Things are happening in the relationship. Men do what they do. Women do what they do. But what we need to do is to protect our relationships and move on. All right, if you don't want someone who cheats, so don't date. Because everyone, I mean, even up to now, if we work with Richard has got, Tatelicious, look at that girl, oh, she's slaying. And then now I can also have a tendency of say, oh, daddy, look at that guy, he's got six-pack. Easy, so easy, so this so it's
we don't condone it. We don't condone it, but when it does happen, you know, you have to deal with it, like you said, in a very mature and practical manner. Okay, what can you accept? What can't you accept? I mean, obviously, it's not for everybody. If your man is cheating with another man, yes, you work for you. It's not for you. You don't like that. To you, you find it disgusting. That's you. But for somebody else, you know, who's a bit more liberal, will think, okay, fine, it's not the end of the world. You know what? You know, I'm happy. He makes me happy, and yeah, we just take it from there. Really, to be fair.
That's
but like
nice.
I was saying,
and your words to the young people, sweetie. Sorry to cut you. I just wanted to answer that comment from a caller.
Okay, no problem. No, I was just saying, Kuti, you know, this day and age, HIV is not a death sentence. We've heard this a million dozen times. So if your man is not going to accept you if you're HIV positive, then leave him. He's not worth your while or your time. Because again, just because you're HIV positive does not mean you're going to infect him, does not mean you can't have children, does not mean you can't live, you know, a long and happy life. So if he won't accept you, keep it moving, honey. He was never yours anyway. Yours is there. You will find it. Give him time. You will find him.
That's very true. And what's for Valentine, Chichi? What are we doing this year?
Oh, honey, I don't know, but I know Bay is going to get a real treat. There will be no onesie. There will be no onesie on Wednesday. I'll tell you that.
All right, my love. I love you so much. Happy Valentine.
I love you too. Oh, thank you, love. You take care. Bye.
Okay, my love. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And this is Miss Heidi. Miss Heidi is saying here, but obviously, the husband was lacking someone in the relationship. She should find a solution not to include a third person. So
sorry,
yeah,
I don't know how to come out. First live I've ever done. I don't even know how to press up. Sorry,
let me
technology.
try here, my love. Okay, you are out now. Okay. She was there. So let me read these comments as I'm going. As I am going. So we were talking about, now we have 4 stages, and someone is saying, Tate, yes, I can see you. Faye Moyo, can I add you, Faye? Wait. Hey, Taffy Maps, I can see you. And yes, Miss Heidi believes that people should not cheat, and the relationship should be, you know, inclusive. And thank you for joining on the show, my dear. And I want also to involve the 5th possible solution if you want to come out to your partner. You have to accept that your date has allowed to reject you the same you have allowed to tell your date. It's a very bit complicated, but the statement is meaning that if the 5th possible solution when you want to disclose, when your partner rejects you, you have to accept it. The same way you have accepted yourself to tell your partner that you are HIV positive. And Josephine Fletcher says, lovely and amazing. Tate, your dress is lovely. Thank you so much, Anita. And also, we would also want to talk about how do you come out. I want people to join in on the live also, and so that they can air out their views. There's other issues. Preparing for secondary disclosures. That's when you want to go and tell maybe your children. That's when you want to go and tell maybe your pastor. Yeah, there's gonna be another topic of Christianity and HIV. But there are some pastors who are good anyway. There are some pastors who really encourage condomizing. There are some pastors who encourage youths to use condoms when they go for camp meetings. Those are the pastors who are very proactive. Kierem Gasela, I love you more, my sweetie. I can see that I have a guest. Let me add the guests. Oh my goodness. Ooh. I love you more. Oh my goodness. Who's this one? This is Jordan. Jordan, I'm adding you now. Can you just accept? I'll be ending the show in 30 minutes time. So let's just cover the break. It won't finish. Hello, Jordan.
Hi, Tate. How are you?
I'm good, my dear. Thank you for joining on the show. How do you see it?
Right. First and foremost, thank you for this show. It's quite educative. But in advice to these little girls, these young girls and women, problem. We've got that stigma. Ukanzi, unema condom if you are a single woman and you've got condoms in your house. I just want to give the ladies an advice. It's your life. Because some men, they don't want kurara newe, rather kuita which is not good. And I would advise you to pauno famba uri mukadzi ari single. Anything can happen anywhere and anytime.
Famba naro condom, yes.
Yeah, condom yako muhandbag. Whether they say uri hure kana kuti chi, hausi hure, uri kuprotector. And
that's very true. even kumachechi pavanoenda kumachechi kumacamp meetings vakadzi kana kupi kwamuchanosangana nevarume kuya kuri kunorarwa kumachechi kuri kuitwa zvakasiyana-siyana kuma all night prayer. Gara uine kondomu rako ko zvine basa rei rekuti muri kurara muchechi zvine ropafadzo
kumachechi
ndokutori
west because people there they are thinking kuti tikunonamata nothing is going to happen, but things are happening in the church. Abuse is happening in the churches. Saka my advice to these young girls and to women as well, famba nekondomu rako, gara nekondomu rako, zvikanzi uri hure, be proud to be a hure rinozviprotector. Because to me, kana une kondomu rako, it doesn't mean kuti uri hure, but you are protecting yourself. And
that's very true.
What I've heard,
Jordan, people want and a lot of people are pouring hearts on you. You are really talking pointful points. Jordan, when we are doing these shows, who inspire other women, because the stigma of calling another woman hure when you have seen kuti ane condom, it means this woman knows about herself. She knows about her sexual and reproductive health rights, and she wants to protect herself from getting STIs or HIV. That's why you see to say garai muine makondom kwa anodhura here unongotengwa anoenderana neomwe yako.
Muno mu UK ukaenda ku GUM clinic unotopuwa makondomu mahara,
for
free. Saka inini what I'm saying is vakadzi garai nemakondomu, ende ukaona murume achiramba kupfeka kondomu, danger, tiza neupenyu hwako, because why ari kurambirei kupfeka kondomu?
Ko murume wikana naye Jordan, ko murume wikana andipromisa kuti arada kundibvisira apa ndanzwa nekuva single ndoita sei?
It's not about kubvisirwa. Inini I'm single and happy. It's not about kubvisirwa. It's about your life. Kana une vana kana kuti uda kuita vana, protect yourself. It's not about being single. Vakadzi gatine problem yekuti we come to a point where we are so desperate. Kuti uiti no kana kuti ifear here kuti ndikatishandisa kondomu ndichanzi ndiri hure. Get those names. It's okay. It's not gonna kill you, but protect. It's not just HIV. Kunema STIs. Go and get tested. Inini has been tested. Kune yaya inoitwa mazuano ka ukanyara kuenda ku hospital kuti ndikaenda ku GUM ndichanosangana ndozolebhulwa kuti ndine HIV. Mazuano pane yechiguno yaya kuti vanokutumira kiti yako kumba, wozvitira wega, woposta back, wopostera ma results ako. Gara une results ako, and ukaona munhu achiramba kunotestwa, question yourself, why is this person saying no? If you are dating, bring up this HIV topic to your person, to your man, whoever you're dating.
You start talking about it exactly.
That's the problem.
Kusei vanhu vachimharinyira kuenda kunorara naye Jordan. Why do people rush to have sex? Inzara here chiko.
Inzara nechikafu chari kudya tiri kudya ichi machizi aya. People are always high. Vada kungorarwa chete pese kungorara.
Zvinochindiudza naye Jordan. Uri kurarama sei iwe uri single naiwe nzara yacho yakawanda kudai. How are you keeping?
Inini when inini nzara ndinayo, but ndine munhu wangu wekuti kana tinofekana. But I am strict. I'm going to tell you this. I am strict when it comes to condoms, and I don't care what anybody thinks. Unoziya tate inini ukauya panapa uchitaura kuti kondomu chakati kondomu chakati ndinokuudza kuti dhori riri up. Actually, I opened the door for you to let you out. Kana ukauya mumba mangu kana ndikauya kumba kwangu ndokupa condom wondiudza kuti no condom. Listen, I've got kids.
Kana asikagone kuripfeka unomudzidzisa.
Ndokupfekedza ndo romance yacho. Ndo foreplay yacho. Ndokupfekedza kachitoti mudiwa wangu ndichikupfekedza condom racho. But the problem yatinayo vakadzi we think kuti ndoda kuzvita kunge ndiri clean. Anditi, nobody is clean till you get tested. Nobody is clean till you get tested. Get tested. Ogara nema results ako. Ende kana munhu akaramba. That's ukaona munhu achi-avoid topic ye HIV. Pane nyaya. Ukaona munhu achi-avoid kuti each time you bring up this topic ye HIV ari kuramba kuti mudiscuss. There is something behind. saka semukadzi ngwara.
And tell me Jody, tell me my love, kune vakadzi vandanzwa a couple of men varume vanonyara kuuya paplatform andisati sometimes tinonyara varume vekubasa kwangu vanozopedzisira vakunditi ndiri ngochani ndosaka ndisingauye, but please can you talk about this? They said tate vakadzi vedu vemabhodha jamba ari kuraenda achinotsvaga mari and they are earning more. Kana kuti mukadzi wangu is more educated than me, she's earning more. And recently I found out that I had an HTI and ina andibude kunze ndiye anogara ari kumaconference. How can I confront that? Zvinofamba sei tiudzewo.
Iwewe ukaona une STI uri murume uchiziva kuti there is nothing that you did, anditi muudze mukadzi wako kuti shamwari chii ichi chabva nekupi, anditi monotestwa nga. You have to be open in a relationship. Mukaona muchiita masecret ka ndo pane problem. And vakadzi vava vanozviti vane mari vanoenda kuma-conference. My advice to you vakadzi mimi, fambai nemakondo, musaigire varume STI. Because vakadzi tine
zvakakwanakira kuzasu kuJordan waenda I'm not advocating kuti vakadzi cheatai on your husband, no. But I'm advocating kuti kana zvakubata uri kuconference, at least you have a condom. Uchazadza murume wako oita desperate okuexposa. And vakadzi vazhinji vanoparadza dzimba nenyaya yekuti ndo vakaura. They are very ashamed, especially in our African societies. Vanonyara and they will be depressed and vanotanga kuita zvisirizvo. So I think the best way vanhu ngavagara vaine macondoms. But kana mukadzi achitonga, because one of the women was saying mukadzi wangu ndisamutoko and anotonga zvisingaiti. Kana mukadzi achitonga,
kana mukadzi achitonga murume anofanira kumudzikamisa nekumunyatso kumupa zvinhu zvake. Anotonga because haasi kunyatso kugadziriswa as a woman. Women, we need to learn.
Nyasoti Jordan kugadziriswa iko musoro yedu.
Aiwa wanga una kugadzirwa kandogadzira ndega pabonde ipapo, which means baba haasi kunyatso kumudisciplina pabonde. Ukamudisciplina pabonde anokuti
varume vari kuleka mudzimba, vakunyanya stereki matumbu ari kukurisa, vari kukurisa matumbu.
Exercise plus varume vacho kazi avasikaenda kujimu.
Unofunga kuti nedumbu rakadai unoisa papi
patori neobstruction kudhara, saka mukadzi anozoona murume ane six-pack anonyatsokusvika chaizvo chaizvo. Saka varume and other thing ka
wakundwa nemurume panext door here Jordan. Nandiri murume
aiwa imwe problem andikuona muno musenge muno muUK. Varume vemuno muUK vane nungo, they don't want to work. Vakadzi vanoita mashift from one shift to another, one shift to another. Unodirei munhu asingade kushanda? Ndosaka vakadzi vachizotonga. Varume, take your position.
Ende vakadzi ngavatonge. Iye murume unonzwa murume achizvikudza, mukadzi wangu ari kushanda, apa pabonde hapana zero. Unoona murume angoti gudzwa, radya sadza rarara. Saka uri kuti kukwe mukadzi kuri kufidwei, kuri kupiwa sipo chete.
Tate, murume wacho anenge achikudza kuti inini ndinokwira. Kwirai pababa, hamugoni.
Kupiko ndo varume vasingagone chinhu vaya.
And then vakadzi ndo pavanoenda kuma-conference ka vakaonaona murume ane six-pack. Sex ika inoita kunge dhimoni. Rinongobuda chero nepasina kudwa. Rinenge dhimoni, sex inenge dhimoni. Saka dhimoni rinongoerekana rangouya chero.
Wakundibata iwe Jordan.
Rinenge dhimoni, ende dhimoni racho kana rauya zvinonzi kana zvandibata. Kana zvavabata you know.
Saka unoona murume panext door ari kugara achigadzira mugarden, achisimudza, achikomerera. Iwe rakuzi murume rakangogara paFacebook riri kuti nhasi pane vamwe varume vachishanda vachiexercise vachanga mukemani
richingodya shuga richingodya richiputa pane kuti riende kujimu. Lose that belly kuitira kuti ite too close kumukadzi wako, satisfy mukadzi wako. Vakadzi kana ukasatisfy ka andikuti unokuda panze kunotsvaga vamwe varume. But kana usina kugutswa mumba, kana dhimoni rakubata unoita zvaunenge waita. But kana uchiziva kuti dhimoni rinokwanisa kukubata kwaunenge uri, yenda nekondomu yako. Famba nekondomu.
And tell me hako Jordan, because I also wanted to blame kuti vakadzi vari kutonga varume muri kuzviitirei. But ndazoita realize kuti varume ava vakunakirwa nemari dzedu vakadzi tichishanda. unomuona rakati gozwa riri kudya shuga madonati dumbu riri kukura bosi wangu kubasa kari portable kane six pack kari kuenda kugym conference wire unofunga kuti ndinotadza kuzoitawo kuti bosi kumba uko hakusi
kunenzara kumba kunenzara baba unoziva kuti varume vacho kazva vari kuita mazuva ano ndo vari kutospreada makuhwa kufura vakadzi varume vari kuspreada makuhwa kuti azokwira mumba ari kubvunzwa makuhwa pane kuti asatisfy mukadzi afambe
saka Jordan uri kuti varume vekuyu
vane makuhwa
anyway vari kuwanza kudya shuga
vanonyanya I want get one free vachifuta pane kuti vaine kuno exercise ka because the thing is with women ka inini I find kuti vakadzi kuti tichite ka ukaona mukadzi akunochita which means asikuwana chi zvakakodzeka kumuda.
That's very true. Research yakawanda
kana murume achinyatso kukupa zviro zvako ka chikafu chako ka andifunge kuti unganochita anditi but vaya vane demoni gara nemakondomu ako kuitira kuti kana zvakubata kwaunenge urika budisa kondomu rako kuti usauye mumba nema-STI kune vana anditi. And if you are both going to die because of HIV, and it's good HIV, you know, Uraya, these days people are managing HIV, and it have got friends who are living with HIV. And HIV, you know, Uraya, Uraya man, say BP, it's also the BP cat, no Gatinogora Nasika, Mangwana,
dies, you not want to live at 2018, we are 16 years, did positive, digital fire, but you have raised a very powerful point, my sister Jordan. We mustn't blame women all the time. Kwafiwa mukadzi, zvese mukadzi. Men have to be responsible. I like men who ask a woman to say, so I want all right, tani HIV mumba, iwe uri HIV positive, indiri negative. How do we move forward? All right, before HIV yambobata mumba, chicha ndiri kutadza. I had a campo therapy, yandaka counselor 2-3 weeks ago from my area. They were saying tate murume wangu ane system yekuti anondikwira achitamba zvimaplaystation zviriko mazuva ano izvi anzi iye anenge achitoti ari kutoita achifocasa on TV. Ndikati varume ndo pamunoirasa ipapo, distract yourself from zvese zvinhu zvaunoita wombotiwo kune mukadzi inguva yako. I want to take care of you.
Mira ndikutaurire something ka vakadzi wotinotadza on the other side kuti kana ndaroorwa ndakuita mai vanomuka neZambia ndichageze handiti saka baba vanozobuda panze uko vonosangana nechizvi zvataitaura kuti kune varume vane ma6 pack panze apo vanosangana nemusikana anenge akapfeka lengeri yake yakanaka kuti paanovhura dhoka baba vanovoti twi kumira pavanouya kumba uko mai vakaswera neZambia havana
vakapfeka mazambia bhurugwa raswera rakapfekwa makuseni ndori iripo mikaka yevana iri kuchururika madziwa ndo zvatinenge takuti mazuva ndaiti redwe makaita ndiraki imi kuti ngochani dzakarambidzwa kuZimbabwe. Dai ndiri kuZimbabwe izvo ndaidzikamisa vakadzi vazhinji vane usimbe varume vese ndichidzvamura but ndakazoitirwa munyasha ndahamba but zvinoda kuti changamukei.
But inini on a serious note my advice to women, especially women, famba nekondomu rako whether ukanzi uri hure uri chii, let them speak. Vanhu vanotaura
kondiana anovhura mubhegi mako naye Jordan, if you want your condom diana achasecha mubhegi mako.
Aiwa problem yatinayo vakadzi ka even uchida bonde kune murume ka auchakumbira because that stigma yekuti ukatanga kuti ndoda kurarwa nhasi ka unonzi uri hure. We are always waiting for the men to say kuti chi
but handiti syllabus inochinja here Jodi? Syllabus inochinja.
Yakachinja kare ko muchiri kustudy Cambridge here isi tapa zimseke kudhara
Anyway, chimbondisrayo malikes kuna Jordan kani nemahatsi vewe Jordan is single.
Time here ikwana na mai vedu isusu generation yedu these things have changed. Saka even ku initiate sex ka the women we should stand up and initiate even condom chairo mufekeze condom murume wako boyfriend yako ndokuti try to stop it. Obviously we can't stop it but we can try and prevent it. We can try
we can try and prevent and control prevalence rate of it kuti iri kubuda ma STIs. People are really loving you kani.
But ndine problem nevakadzi ava vanongoti musui wekutanga wangovhura chete wangovhura unongofamba uchingovhura vhara mhani just for the first day you meet ingovhara kakeki
ukaona ane six pack uya panovharika here usaita kundosika
famba nekondomu rako kana waona kuti dhimoni rakubata kana mweya wetsvina wauya mirira nechine protection. Anyway, I'm so happy for this program because for me it's so educating. I've actually advised, especially vari ku-UK, itai yechigune vanokutumira ma-results ako, gara nema-results ako pafoni, kana uchiziva kuti une musikanzwa, gara uchitestwa plus famba nekondomu rako.
But besides condom, Jody, before waenda, vakadzi vanobonyora here. Chimbotiudza iwe ndimakazvarwa muni vakadzi zvinobonyereka here izvi.
Vakadzi vanobonyora vatadzi tinotadza nei kukaenda kuSensama unoona vana Mr. Harry vakakura, vana Mr. Dick veBlack unochisaridza kala yaunoda kana uchida yeBlack varipo vana Mr. vatori nemazita. Pane vamwe vanonzi mapinki amenoti vanonzi mapinki chii. Ukaenda kuensa
ndongamba mako makazara
aiwa aipa anza ndasvika pastage iyoyo ndichiri pari right ndichiri pari nani asi vakadzi
wandifadza Jody. So tell me mashoko ekupedzisira kune vanhu veku-UK iwe ndiwakagara navo zvawaona mu-UK, what do you say to the women and men in the UK?
Right. Varume nevakadzi veku-UK regedzai sekuyenyo kuti inini ndiri kudanana naJohn, shamwari yangu yozouya ichidana naJohn achiziva kuti John ari kurwara. That's why we are spreading the disease. Varume endai kubasa mobvisa matumbu enyu aya kana kuti uyai kumba kwangu ndoexercise pano muite masix-pack muite fit. Because what does it help? Kuti murume anolasta 2 seconds. Unolasta 2 seconds, like really. And vanolasta ma 2 seconds.
Iwo waswera uzivarese uchigeza. Unyangirikini zimurume rouya 2 seconds iro kadaba rarara pambedha pako.
Riri kuremerwa kane dumbu. Nedumbu neshuga ranoswera richidya. Maona. Advice for I got. Vakadzi hande itonotestwa, it's free. Yechigune vanokutumira inini actually ndaenda mubedroom mangu ndokuratidza kuti mira tate ndinokutorera. Sorry vanhu.
Yes my love.
Kuti it's so simple and easy, you don't need
ngatipei Jordan my loves nema likes, my love nema likes. Jordan is the best. Jordan ari kundispaka ndanzwa udanzi varume veku-UK anzi matumbu ari kukura. All right,
they send you this and this is the thing that they send you and it's urikuona pane light vanokutumira izvi ka zvito handiri kuona apa ka patori ne apa uri kuzviona pane password ne tracking number pane everything, you get everything,
pane barcode zvese
anoda kucheka status yangu izvi vada kutora ma screenshot torai, they send you everything so you don't have to go kana zvashata then they call you and it get tested. These things are for free. Get tested. Makondom yenda kuchiyu ukaenda kuPoundland unotenga ako 3 kana uchidawo ma skin to skin kundofarira ma skin to skin unotenga ma skin to skin mwe
akutozvimaketa kaJordan kwazi ndofarira ma skin to skin
aiwa inini ndine munhu wangu saka don't worry ndiri covered ipapo. But it's so sad kuona like varume vemunomuka, I've seen it, they skip from one woman to another, same circle, spreading the disease, which is not nice. And the vakadzi wo these days nesu we are so loose, maybe kuda kunzitirana Mrs. here kana kuti I'm in a relationship, you can be single and happy like me.
Aiwa, but hatingazoblame vakadzi Jordan kuti vari loose. Ngatitangei pahons cons. Varume vari kutiregerera mudzimba. I just hear a lot of those issues. Mukadzi ari kuchema Tatelicious, shamwari yemurume wangu iri very strong, ndinotombobatwa nemweya wakuda kutombonyatsoramba ndakamwaga kuti
inonzi dhimoni kana dhimoni rakubata Anyway, Tate, thank you so much for entertaining me. I'm so happy.
Thank you for joining, my love. And wakandikoshera mufunge happy Valentine.
Uzonditumira nhanzva uchipromisa kuti vaenda ku-HIV unovatumira present.
Yeah, iwewe unoda kutumi. What do you want? Tell me what you want, sweetie.
Just your hugs and kisses, darling.
Ndisendere message ku-inbox kwangu Jordan. Tozokurukura ndikuitirawo something mumboonekerawo kapamwe vanouya vemaskin to skin.
Unditumire yangu skin to skin. Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, Jordan, I love you so much. And wakandikoshera
bye.
Bye. Rega ndikuvharire, sweetie. That was Jordan talking about what is happening in UK, a Zimbabwean who's living in UK, and she has been really stressing on the issues. I only have 10 minutes to go, and as we are adding on, James Makungamvati Ngochani. Yes, Jamie, ndiri pano zvangu James Ngochani iri pano yemanzerere indoitwa neko zangu Tatelicious. James ndokufarira man, and James wakankosera mufunge. Anofunga kuti kakuti Ngochani ndinomva ndavhunduka ndifunduke zvekumhanya James. Then Gloria says skin yekedero. Then Rumbidzai says also skin to skin. Yanetsa. Yeah, this is how it is, people. These are the issues we want. But now as we are moving, we are going to have a part 2 of these issues. But I want to, the part 2 and the final part is going to come next week. But as we are ending this show now, I just want to remind us of the 5 essential pointers which I was talking in the earlier this show. To say number 1, when you want to disclose your status, you have to accept yourself. As you are accepting yourself, then you have to build a system. You know, when you are going to those HIV testing and counseling, you know, HIV positive, you know, talk to them, ask them their experiences. And after that, you have to educate yourself. Know the difference between HIV and AIDS. What HIV being a virus, AIDS being a disease, and also now AIDS is curable. You know, gone are the days where we say people are killed by AIDS, but you can be cured and it can, you know, retaliate back to HIV. And also we are talking about saying, someone is saying, oh, Tate, ma-one, healers. Then Katie says, it's my first time to watch you. You are hilarious. Mudinire zvake yes utozombokendenga here vanhu vachiti Tatengochani auya paplatform yengochani wauya welcome kune munhu anorohwa kumanyowa ndini wacho wawainga. Then the fourth one is examine possible reactions. If you go, you want to disclose, don't be so positive that that person might say yes or might say no. Be prepared for both reactions. Your partner might say no, that's the end of the relationship, or your partner might say, oh, I'll think about it, and you receive a positive result. Then you also know that, as always, a no is better to be prepared for. That's the 5th pointer. Be prepared for a no. A no is very important. Then Jolene Jones said very educational tete. Then Nyasha Nesta says kiki kowerenga wozhangu kana itate. Yes, Nesta Nyasha muronzwa and akuverengawo sweetheart. How is it? So tipei, I want one last caller before I close the show. Tinzwo munhu ari kutaura. Kana ari kuda kutaura kuti Ngochani will say why not? Asi ukazoda kuzoyanyoshamisira paplatform yengochani ndinokubloka. Then Tatenda Nyabanga says, Dali, you inspire me a whole lot. Thank you, Tate. Then Gloria Mamoyo says, our free spirit. Tate mwa. Then Fifi says, I like you, Tate. I like you more. Let's teach each other about HIV and AIDS. Let's, inform about how to protect. This issue was part one of disclosing. It's going to be a lot of parts because it doesn't happen in a day. It's a process. 9. My Tatenda is watching. Thank you so much, my enjoyer. How are you doing? So, Madu, that's how it is. Then Chipo is saying, aid me. Chipo ndoku edda sei kwena ndisikona pakanzi edini Chipo. Yeah, I can see now someone wants to be added. But mongoti ga naika show ya kupera. Ndi Leon Ruizi. Leon, I'm adding you. Mukoma Leon, tinzwa kuti vari kuti chiko Leon Ruizi. I'm now adding you, Leon. Haruda kuti Chico Leon tinzgo kuti zviri sei. Leon Ruizi, I'm adding you. If you can accept, yes, it's connecting now. Leon, it's connecting. Watching also D Mama Rose, welcome on board D Mama. Then Tracy Makaita Shumba says, thanks again. My Mondays are now education. You're welcome, Tracy. Every Monday, 1900 Central African Time. Tinenge tina chishirongwa HIV. Tichidzidzisana, teaching each other about HIV and AIDS 9. I'm trying to connect Leon, but it's just saying connecting. I want one last caller who can also tell us, welcome to the platform, Ngochan. Yes, this was Ochaizo. Ngochan, Yemandiriri, Vekuruwa Kumanyo, Pano. Yes, why should I shy away? Welcome back, Chidon, watching. Dinichi, you look nice. My internet is so bad. Oh, Lennon, we wanted you to join in. Muzukuru is watching. Oh, I wanted to join in. Okay, next time I hope it's adding. Chipo wants to be added. Chipo, just go and add me. Then I add you. We here. Lennon. Oh, sorry, Lennon, my dear. I'll drop you now. The internet was bad for Lennon. Yes. So that's how we are. We are talking about HIV now that I wakushama ngakumboite kushoma inini ndakushamirwa nevamwe ndakazvitanga zvokushama kaizvo. Vakushama vazoyo manje vakuenda kuma platform vachishama, but vanhu vakatanga muZimbabwe kutamba vasina kupfeka nditate. Zvisi takazvita zvakatangwa neNgochani zvinezvi takusiyirawo vamwe vashangwana namafikizolo. Isi takumbodhila nezveHIV naye. You look beautiful, Tata. I love your dress. Don't mind haters, Tata. You're a good soul. Thank you so much, Fifi. I love you so much, my people. Yeah. So just taking to pointers, self-acceptance is very important when you want to disclose, and you have to have build a support system, and also you have to educate yourself about HIV and AIDS and examine possible solutions, being a yes from your partner to accept you the way you are, or a no. Then the fifth one, if the partner says no, you have to respect them fully. It's my first time watching your show, Tate. You rock, so educating, you are the best. God bless you. Thank you, Rumbidzai. Hanzingazviende mberi naEvangelist Edda. Oh, evangelist. Let me add someone. I can see someone who wants to be added here. My goodness. Chipo, welcome now, Chipo. I'm adding Chipo now. Hey, Chipo.
What are you saying?
I'm good, my dear. Thank you, Pachirongwa. Ndiwauya takuda kupedza. Tiudzei machukuna sechirongwa chanhasi. Oh, thank you so much, Kanchipo. You're so blessed. And it was the how
yes,
I say to people.
Yes, Sister Tatelicious.
Hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing?
Mamongwa nokufarira zingaite.
Oh, itakuna mama ndinokudai zvisingaite newe baby wawo ndinokuda kani. Thank you for joining Pachirongwa. Kuri sei kumba kwenyu?
Vakandikoshera mufunge.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We are from Zimbabwe.
Goodbye. Thank you so much.
Wakanaka.
Oh, I love you. I love my Zimbabweans. Thank you for joining on the show. Oh my goodness. I love it. Kana vana vachiuyawo pashow pangu vachiti, oh, makandikoshera mufungi katoka slogan 9. Ndodawo Valentine present Gloria. You didn't join. Ndingotengera Valentine vauya Pachirongwa naye. Then Thelma says, oh, it was so sweet. Thank you so much, Chipokan, and you've got a beautiful daughter. Thank you for joining. Undi inbox na daughter wako ndikusendere some Valentine presents. I loved that. I loved it. Everyone who supports the show, of course, to support our night. Hey, I can see someone wants to join again. And no pizza. Simuka ndichigara ndichisimuka. 2 people now. Okay. There is polite Jira. Let me add polite. As we are adding now, polite Gira, polite on the show. Can you accept polite? That's so sweet. That's true, Tracy Makaita. That's true. Polite Gira uripo here. Ed Nyasha Nesta Muronzwa. Nyasha, I'm adding you. We are now closing. I'm just left with less than 5 minutes to close. Mukoma polite aiskudaira. Again, ede vamwe nai. Yamkoma polite aiskudaira. Sali Mupatsi. Let me try to add Sali. Sali. I'm adding you Sali Mupatsi. I like your dresses. Ndoma wane pikani. I want 1 or 2, please. This is Chimbwanda. These dresses are made in my shop, my dear. House of Tatelicious. Just message me, then I'll give you a link to my website. Hilda Makama is back online. Thank you for coming back, Hilda. I was trying to add people who are on Kuinda Chichikuitika Nevano Av. Naive Can add a mummy. Guest declined. All right. Sakando engage people. I had tried to add people, but it's how it is now. So as I'm ending on the show, this was part 1 of disclosing. We're going to tackle it also next week, talking about what? About this. Yes. Nasalir Kuramba daughter. Sorry, Mama, I wanted to see you. Selapin Lovu wants to be, and now the show is almost done. So I'm Eda. But I'm happy that you joined on the show, and we are really focusing on how to educate each other about HIV and AIDS, because it's a true pandemic. It's there. People are really suffering from this, and we really need to educate ourselves. And in this moment next week, we'll continue about the processes, how to come about disclosing your status to your partner. Remember the 5 important solutions we have to do. Number 1, you have to accept yourself. Accept your HIV status. Number 2, you have to build a support system. Then number 3, you have also to educate yourself. And the 4th one, be prepared of any answer from your partner. If your partner is going to say yes, that's good. If your partner is going to say no, accept the reality and move forward. Then the 5th, which is not the final one, we're going to end next week. The 5th one is to accept when your partner says no. Don't hate them for the decisions they have done. It was a great show. And no matter how life or stones might be thrown at you, we all have to learn to dance in the rain. Continue to love each other, and continue to like our page, also like with Tatelicious Talk Show on Facebook. And I love you so much, my lovely people. Join me again next week, same time, 19:00 hours, as we are continuing with these issues of HIV and AIDS. It's me, Tatelicious, Karigame, Sandberg, and the crew behind the scenes. Bye for now, and Makandi Koshera Mufunge.